Welcome back to DIYs with Sonia. In today's video, we are diving into some amazing fall Pottery Barn DIY dupes, high-end look for less, budget-friendly fall decor ideas. If you love Pottery Barn style but not the price tag, these dupes will give you that same luxury high-end fall look on a budget. I'll be sharing easy step-by-step DIYs, affordable supplies, and some of my favorite painting tips so you can create decor that looks like it came straight from the store. So grab your paints, grab your brushes, and if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because I share lots of high-end DIY dupes, decorating ideas, and seasonal home inspiration every single week. Let's jump right into our first Pottery Barn dupe. I'm starting today's DIY with a very simple makeover that makes a huge impact. I picked up this candle holder from Dollarama for under $5. It actually came with a candle and a little LED candle and a little fall wreath around it, but I wasn't loving the leaves, so the first step was removing those. Now, once everything was off, honestly, this piece could already pass as a high-end Pottery Barn dupe as is, but since this is a DIY channel, I wanted to take it a step further. The inspiration for this piece came from the handcrafted found pumpkin candle holder from Pottery Barn. Theirs is beautiful, but it comes with a pretty high price tag. Mine is a medium size, and already the savings are huge. For paint, I'm using Krylon Metallic Gold spray paint from Michaels. Here's a little tip. When spray painting, always do light, even coats and rotate the pieces so you can get into all the little nooks and crannies. Several thin coats will give you a smooth, professional finish without the drips. And here's how it turned out. A gorgeous Pottery Barn inspired fall candle holder dupe that looks elegant, high-end for just a few dollars. For my next project, I thrifted this piece that looked like a vase but actually has a small hole on the bottom. It may have originally been a candle holder. When I saw it, I was immediately inspired by the pleated ceramic vase from Heart and Hand with Magnolia at Target. I know, it's not a Pottery Barn dupe, but I did want to include this one in here. Now, even though their version isn't super expensive, it's impossible for me to get one since we don't have Target here. So I decided to DIY my own. First, I gave it a good cleaning. If you plan to use yours for real flowers with water, you can easily seal the bottom by cutting a piece of plastic or cardboard and attaching with hot glue or silicone. Since I'll just be using stems, I left mine as is. For paint, I'm starting with Dixie Belle Cotton as base coat, making sure to cover the bottom and inside edges too. Once it dried, I mixed some sand from sandbox into the same paint color. This is such a great trick for adding texture and giving your piece that authentic handcrafted ceramic look. After painting with the textured mix, I sealed the vase with Dixie Belle's clear coat and gloss, which gave it that beautiful pottery style finish. I love how this little vase turned out. It's perfect size for a coffee table, shelf, or even a fall entryway display. If you're loving these fall Pottery Barn DIY dupes so far, make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps my channel grow. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of my high-end look for less DIYs coming this season and next. My next project is a thrifted jack-o'-lantern I found for $8.49. It's a ceramic piece, and while the price was a little steep for thrifted decor, it was still much cheaper than the handcrafted jack-o'-lanterns from Pottery Barn that inspired this dupe. For this DIY, I used Dixie Belle Sea Spray additive mixed in the paint marigold to give the pumpkin that terracotta texture and color. It took two coats for full coverage, and here's a tip. Let each coat dry fully before applying the next for the best finish. For the second coat, I went lighter with the sea spray to keep some natural variations in texture. Once it was dry, I finished it with Dixie Belle's white wax, brushing it over lightly to mimic that beautiful whitewashed aged pottery look. This one turned out so chic and rustic. Honestly, I love this version way more than the flower method I used last year. It's less messy and the texture is so much more authentic. And for my last project, I picked up these pumpkins at Dollarama for $4.75 each. The inspiration came from the Pottery Barn pumpkin candles, which are much, much more expensive. First, I removed the stems and saved them for future DIYs. Then, using a knife, I carved out the hole in the top just big enough to fit the flickering candle. First, I used a pepper core to make a hole all the way through, but not poking it all, not making the hole on the other side. And then I used the knife for to carve out the precise size. And the LED candles I also found at Dollarama for $1.75. Pro tip, carve slowly and test fit as you go. And if you hate the squeaky sound of cutting styrofoam like I do, pop in some headphones while you work. Once the pumpkins were prepped, I painted one in Dixie Belle's silk paint in Hampton Olive and the other one in Dixie Belle's Marigold. Both needed two coats since styrofoam can be tricky to paint adhesion. After they dried, I sealed them with Dixie Belle's clear coat and gloss to give them that waxy candle-like shine. To make them look even more realistic, I lightly dabbed on some of Dixie Belle's cotton paint to mimic the white waxy variation you can see in real candles. I think these turned out so cute and for around $12 total for both. I got two high-end Pottery Barn candle pumpkins that look amazing styled on a mantle, table centerpiece, or a shelf. And that wraps up today's Fall Pottery Barn DIY dupes, high-end look for less, budget-friendly fall decor ideas. I hope these projects inspire you to create beautiful, high-end looking fall decor without spending a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know which DIY was your favorite, and of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss all the fall and holiday DIYs I have coming for you your way. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and I'll see you in the next one.